Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an e-girl look. It's a tutorial transformation, so please stay tuned and enjoy. According to a quick Google search, e-girls and e-boys are a youth subculture that emerged in the late 2000s and is almost exclusively seen on social media, notably popularized by video sharing app TikTok. Do we still have TikTok? I thought that was going to be taken away. The look is inspired by skater culture, 1990s to 2000s fashion, anime, K-pop, hip-hop, goth, and rave. So I always wondered why those kind of like overlapped, and you know, they have a lot of videos, goths reacting to e-girls and e-boys on TikTok, and I'm like, why are they so offended? They're not, you know, trying to call themselves goth, they just happen to mix the aesthetics together, just like alternative. You could be goth and alternative, but it doesn't mean that you know, it's the same. It's just that the styles, they get kind of mixed up and they borrow from one another, kind of like you can be an emo goth, but not all goths are emo. You kind of get that. So yeah, the e-girl look, mine is going to be more like anime inspired, because I don't really understand the rest of the stuff. So just so you know, I used a foundation already, the usual Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk in number 2, and then I did do some spot concealing under my eyes with Maybelline Super Stay in Ivory, and then I set it all with Too Faced Peach Perfect, like I always do. So anyway, I'm going to probably start on my eyes. Alright, so I already primed my eyelids with Milani primer. I think it's just called my Milani eyeshadow primer in the tube. And then I'm going to go ahead and just start the tutorial. But first, so I sometimes have an issue with the eyeliner style. It's going to be kind of anime inspired. So let me try it this way first. I have this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. The color is Yayo. It's white. I just wanted to see if this will help me not to underline my eyes. You'll see in a minute. It's so the goal is to make the under eye look larger, because it's you know, it borrows a little bit from anime, and so with my eye I'm going to try to do that by giving myself a larger under eye, or the appearance of a larger under eye with this. And then I'm going to take a very white eyeshadow, Young Love, in the ColourPop Smoke Show. The name had been changed to Blow and Smoke. When I read, it's an interesting reason, so I guess another brand had the name Blowing Smoke, or no, they had the name Smoke Show, and so ColourPop, they changed all the subsequent ones to Blow and Smoke instead of Smoke Show, because I guess they had that name copywritten. So I'm just doing this so that when I draw my eyes, you know, you'll still see a white area. That's like my biggest challenge is keeping the under eye white. So when I draw, I should just quietly do this. So first I'll start from the inner corner. I'm using Charlotte Tilbury Feline Flick. Of course, you can use any old liquid eyeliner. question. So I want my eyes to be elongated and large at the same time. Since I have a choice and everything, that's what's fun about doing more like, I don't want to call it costumey. I've never seen anyone do this kind of makeup in real life, other than maybe on Halloween. So I don't know if e-girls or e-boys wear this out. But I'm actually going to, because I'm going to run an errand, go to the store. So maybe I want to do like a toned down version. We'll see. But I do want to do the under eye how I said I would. I might need to use a different eyeliner. First, let's just do our top lids the same. Yeah, I don't know. Do e-girls and e-boys only exist online? I used to think it was just like, well, I didn't used to think anything of it. I just found out what it means, and it's probably, you know, a very, it's probably older than I realized. Been around longer than I realized. But, I don't know if they just exist online or if they go out like this. I thought it was gamers. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was gamer culture, like online gamers. But it's more like social media, I guess, and TikTok than necessarily gaming. Necessarily want my top line thick, but it gets thicker and thicker as you kind of fudge, mess it up a little. Okay, now I'm gonna do this part. So you see, it just makes the eye look a little bit bigger. But on this side, it doesn't want to play. I had to get a eyeliner brush because I'm finding the eyeliner pen doesn't want to go over the white eyeliner and eyeshadow that I put over. It's not playing well together. That's okay. The powder will go over it nicely. So yeah, I did mention I was going to do maybe a toned down version of this because I am going to do an errand, and I don't know if I feel totally comfortable going out all cartoon eyes. This just to make sure the wing is long. And you know, you could draw your anime eye however you have seen it done that you enjoy. I mean, there are lots of tutorials on. I'm kind of using a blending of methods. I often, I used to do it too, like for Halloween, put the anime eyelid up here, and so when you close the eye, you could see it. It was really cool. But this one, I want you to see it when my eyes are open. I kind of want to draw little lashes. I'm going to do it. It's not that wild to have lashes drawn on your face. because I will not do false lashes right now. I don't want to wear them out. I don't want to waste a pair. But generally, I don't wear them. Even some Halloween, I will just draw lashes instead of wearing them, gluing them on, because I find them really bothersome to wear. So I'll probably just do like 2 little ones like that. That looks tasteful. I don't know. Man, I love palettes that have, they're like a reasonable size to use as a hand mirror. I do have my hand mirror nearby though, in case I need a bigger one to see what I'm doing. Yeah, that looks about how I want it to. Alright, I got my small brush. So this might go back and forth between landscape and portrait. It's just, I use it as a mirror, the camera sometimes. And I should be able to do it that way, but I notice all of YouTube videos are landscape. But then if I do landscape, I have to crop out the sides anyway because it shows too much of the background. So I end up doing more editing. But you know, I want it to be something that's not jarring to see. So if landscape is better for the audience, then I want to do it that way, but it just takes so much getting used to. And so that's, I think I want to make my wing a little thicker. Maybe I am delusional and thinking it will be totally normal to go out like this. We'll see. Alright, so I have my eyeliner done. I might as well go for eyeshadow right now. And so for this look, I kind of wanted to do all my blush at once because it's a very like blush intense look. But I guess I'm gonna have to split it up. I'm going to use this, it's called, oh I should know, I love it, Cat's Eye, and it's from the ColourPop Sailor Moon collection. No, this isn't like a ColourPop review, but I do have several products of theirs that I like a lot. And so I'm gonna put blush here, just all over the lid, and then above that so when I watch the Doja Cat one, she does it like here, you know, and you know, we probably want to blend that, not leave it all wild, but yeah, it kind of makes the area rosy and it draws attention to the center of your face. And then, so after blush, I do want to, you know, use a pretty shadow color, a natural shadow, and that's going to be Satin Taupe. And I'm going to put it like, this is where I would normally do it, maybe on the lid a little. Yeah, that's where I put it. I then you could take it like out to your wing, because you do want the eyes to look long, you know. Long, shadowy. So the way I would make this wilder, if you can, if you don't think it's already too much, I was going to draw like a line right here with the eyeliner and then put lashes. That's usually the full extent of the anime eye that I like to do for cosplay. Well, I don't cosplay, but that one year I was Sailor Moon. I was cosplaying. And you know, it's cute if you do it that way. And then the next thing I'm going to do are my eyebrows. Let's see. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do are my eyebrows. And so the anime eyebrow is straight, or the e-girl eyebrow is kind of straight in general. They're not about you know, a super high arch. But the anime brow, which is, you know, kind of combining aesthetics, they're like that all the time. So if you can make your brow straight and then making it kind of furrowed looking, that might make your look more straight and furrowed looking. Furrowing it makes it straighter somehow. But I'm using Glossier Boy Brow, and I'm probably gonna just draw my furrow a little bit with Charlotte Tilbury Barbarella Brown. Use any old brownish pencil or brow pencil. You don't need them like necessarily close together. Just kind of like the opposite of surprise. Yeah, that's another lesson learned. Pencil over the gel is not really, it's very dark but not really forgiving. I'm gonna have to like clean this up. Alright, and so to kind of clean it up, I'm using Benefit Highbrow. It's just a pencil, under eye, or it could be an eyeliner. You can use it all over your face, but it was designed to go under the brow. So like if you didn't groom your brows, you can kind of look like you did. The trick of you know, brightening light, so that kind of fixes the boo-boo I made. So there, and then the next thing I want to do is kind of contour my eye a little bit by using the Barbarella Brown again, and just this part of the eye. I do want it to look like I have elongated eyes, but you know, also still large. Just maybe that, not that, because that would disrupt the nice white, big eye white I have going on down here. So yeah, that's my eye, and then how about some mascara to kind of show you how it ties together. So most people would use false lashes, but not me. I already babbled about why I wouldn't. They are just too uncomfortable, and I think I have one pair and I don't want to waste them. the look is like, you know, paying attention to your lashes, eyeliner, and the next thing we'll talk about is blush. Let's see, I do want to put a few lashes on the bottom. I know there's like a illusion of an eye white, but I'll leave that part uncoated and just coat these little guys here. Maybe the ends, if you know how to do that, just do the ends of your lash. But like these guys are supposed to be your bottom lashes. I think that looks good. This mascara is the Charlotte Tilbury sample I got, and I don't know if it's just the luck of the sample, but it's such a good lengthening and thickening mascara. So next thing we're gonna do is contour and blush. So I will be contouring my face, and so I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand, easy contour, and I'll just do the areas I'm going to contour rather than taking any more time. Make sure it's on. And you know, you can contour your face like you think a cartoon's is, but in my opinion, cartoons have like wider faces. I don't think you need to make like your whole jawline disappear to nothing. But that said, I do want to look like I have good bone structure. It's kind of like a looking youthful. You can do like your makeup on your apples instead of like all the way back here, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I'll do my jawline. But as far as making it disappear, a lot of people like they do all that contour there. I don't think it's necessary, but that's just like my take on this look. Maybe they do want their faces to look really small. I know in like the K-pop aesthetic, Korea, a small face is considered beautiful. And then under here is a good spot to contour lightly. And the nose. So the nose is contoured because you're going for like that kind of cartoon inspired, very small button nose kind of look. And I have a bit of length, so I'm gonna like contour the hell out of it. Yeah, seems like everyone contours their nose in every subculture is aesthetic. It's like but I'm still gonna put a lot of blush on my nose, so you know, don't want to smear it. Yeah, just contour it. And I'm turning this off, and I'm just going to use this to blend it because I've discovered that the spongy tip on this Charlotte Tilbury contour is really great for blending. There's got to be some way to clean it. Blush. So The blush, I already told you, it's Cat's Eye by ColourPop, limited edition Sailor Moon. And I am going to really pile it on. And so it's very, for this aesthetic, you want attention to your face to be up here rather than down here. And we tend to kind of drag our blush down to sort of show our cheekbones. But here you can work on the apples of your cheeks. And you get to really use up your blush by including your nose in all this fun. So the red nose, I read different things. Rosiness, youth. Let me put blush here too. Rosiness and youth, but also need like a vulnerable look and need of protection. Protection from what? I can't use a lot because it fades. I'm probably using way more than that one video. She said, Doja Cat said to use a lot because it fades, but I'm probably like taking it way too literally, using my, it's pigmented, okay, and it will fade though because I have done this look before, not to the eyes, but just the blush, because I think it is cute. I do. And so next I'm going to highlight. So I got all the blush and all the areas they say to put it on, and then now highlighter. I'm going to use a cream one because my skin is kind of dry. It's not dewy like a teenager's, but you know, use a powder if your skin is oily or just whatever you want. And so when we do this, sometimes it makes our noses look really projected and long, but remember you want a button, so make sure you're drawing a button on there. And then I like to take a little bit off my bridge because I have like a lot of length, and nothing wrong with length, but for this look I kind of want to shorten it. And then on the cheekbones, and you don't have to use that much that it will disrupt your blush, but just, you know, to give yourself a dewy young look wherever you're naturally shiny. I like to do my chin a little. So before I do my lips, I am like kind of excessively shiny for even my attempt for a dewy, very young skin person. This is straight up shiny, and I wanted to blend a little bit around here. Okay, now I will do my lips. So, couple of things. The lips are, I think, my lips but better. And I don't think they're about being super large. If you happen to have pouty lips, great, make it work with the look. But you know, you're not going to be overdrawing or anything. You might want to do like a doll lip. I think sometimes in anime, the lips are really like barely there along with the nose, and so maybe you want a small like tiny lip, but I'm just going to use my lip. But I do want to contour a little bit so it looks like I have resting smiling face instead of the contrary. So let me just line my lips. I'm using MAC Sort. Anything will do that is your lips but better. And just line them how you always do. If you do over the lip line, that's fine. Just however you want to see yourself. So I am going a little longer to give me resting happy face. I'm gonna go ahead and fill them in. And then I'm gonna contour them a little. So I'm going to take like a skin colored lip liner. This Benefit Highbrow works fine. And underlining them as part of the contour. It makes them look like more narrow and full from like the bottom up, maybe not vertically full. And then that part's fine, but I did want to, I'm going to use a little bit of darker color to give me a contour. So, oh, here it is. Just use what you have. I'm using secretly the Barbarella brown eyeliner. If you use that very lightly, you'll have like a resting happy face. Blend it really well. I'll use like a foundation thing to blend it. You see, so normally I'd be kind of like, but it kind of makes my lips like they're, you know, up and at 'em. And then I do want to put on a lip gloss, just because I think that would make this look really girly. I don't think I'm done yet. There. And then I want to put, so a lot of the e-girls and e-boys, they draw like a little heart right there. As I said before, I'm going to be leaving the house. I don't really want like it to look like I have a tattoo on my face, because I don't. My mask would probably cover it though. Maybe I could do that. But nah, I'm gonna see if I have any, how about star glitter? So this is from the ColourPop Sailor Moon collection. I'm gonna see if I could just put some star on and get a similar effect. Yeah, it kind of looks like star freckles. Alright, yeah, I was missing some kitty ears. So this is the look, and the freckles, it made me think of that people do use, who are into the e-girl aesthetic, they use freckle pens, and ColourPop, although I know I mentioned ColourPop so much in this, I swear I'm not sponsored, would love to be one day. You have a pen, I'm sure they have a product that gives you like hearts or stars or something to put on your cheek for that e-boy or e-girl look. But this is just mine, and you know, you pose a lot, you pose with your stuffed animals, and go on TikTok and you sing along to global spoken word rap sort of music. Hey, welcome back. It's a bit later, so my makeup is probably fading. I told you it would fade. But I did go ahead and draw with eyeliner. I made my eyes more dramatic by drawing into the crease, creating lashes on the upper lid. The new upper lid would be right here. And then I drew a little black heart on my cheek because that is convention, I guess, in the e-girl aesthetic. I hope you enjoyed watching this transformation tutorial, and it's all in good fun, and thank you. See you next time.